Hello, this is Dave Horwedel here with the Torchlight Network. And what the Torchlight Network is doing is we're chatting with various executives, business leaders, people like that, to find out what they're doing to cope with the rigors of COVID-19 and how they're successfully moving forward. Today we have Dana Berg, who's a Las Vegas area, Las Vegas Henderson publisher, and she's got several magazines that she's sending out. And hi, Dana.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We're honored to have you. Now, I just wanted to check with you. So, I know you're a publisher, but how are you coping with the COVID-19 pandemic and helping your clients through this trying period?
Oh my gosh, it has been a challenge for everybody, hasn't it? But with what I do, because my publications are mailed directly to homeowners, we're still able to get it out there every single month. So my clients are still, at least from our platform, being able to, be on the kitchen tables and coffee tables of the thousands of people that we're mailed to. So we're helping them in that way, as well as even new businesses we're trying to help bring on board right now. We're able to offer them some huge discounts, as well as even some free advertising out there. So,
well, all right. So, how many magazines are you actually responsible for?
So we have 6 publications in print here in Las Vegas and Henderson right now, and we're actually working on 3 more at the moment to hopefully before the end of the year be in print. And exclusively, I'm the publisher of 2 of them, but I am, in charge of all of them at the moment.
I got you. And so what magazines are these?
So I actually have McDonald Ranch Living. As you can see, we've got family on the cover there. And then the other one that I publish is Friends and Neighbors of Green Valley. So those 2 are here in Henderson.
All right. And what are the other magazines that are in your zone?
So in print, we have one in Seven Hills. We have one in Sun City Anthem, Inspirata, and then a Sun City Summerlin as well.
All right. And what do your magazines do for your readers and your sponsors, your advertisers, here in this era?
Yeah, good question. So really what we do, Dave, is, our motto has always been bringing people together. And Best Version Media has been around for 13 years. We actually have over 900 publications across the US and Canada. And what we do, as you could see, we put a family on the cover. And we do a story about them. We send a photographer out there, and it really, the neighbors read about it and they learn about their neighbors, and it's a lot easier to connect that way. All the people who receive my magazine, they get it for free. It's in their mailbox every single month. And, we're only 16 to 48 pages, so we get read cover to cover. And as far as the clients and my advertisers, for them, it's top of the mind awareness. They're seen every single month in the magazine, and it's seen in a positive light because they're sponsoring the publication. Again, the people who receive it get it for free, and they can give me content, they can give me articles, recipes, things like that. So it really is bringing people together. We have nothing negative, nothing controversial, nothing political, just positive community content. Yeah.
All right. And you get a lot of favorable feedback from your clients and advertisers, or what do they say about you?
Absolutely. Both the advertisers and the people in the community, especially with COVID and what's been happening. People cooped up indoors in quarantine, and they're reading our magazines even more so than before. We already had an 89% open rate, and now I would venture to say it's even more. I've gotten emails from people in the community saying, thank you so much for your magazine. We love it. We read it. Is there anything we can do to help keep you out there? And, the sponsors, my advertisers as well, knowing that they're still out there in the community. I've even had, one of my sponsors who didn't have to get shut down because they provide a home service. They called me and told me that they're getting new clients during COVID. So it's really been helpful to keep them out there during all of this. All
right. And just out of curiosity, so how did you get into this business? Was this what you went to college, you learned how to be a publisher, or what?
No, sir, not at all. Actually, I I joined the Army years ago. I was trained as a medic and I was a nurse for 27 years. And so it's in my heart to help people. And I honestly stumbled upon this and absolutely love it because I'm getting to help people and bring them together. And the company is full of integrity and a good base. So I love it. That's how I keep on doing this.
I understand. Also it's an interesting thing, but, it sounds like it would be a bargain for a person right now if they did get something from your magazine because, all these people are sitting at home bored and they, get to read the article by the advertisers or whatever. And, it's probably, I would imagine this would make a big difference as we're coming out, as we're coming out of COVID-19 and reopening. Do you have anything you can say about that, about how it's helping your guys or anything like that?
Well, I will say how important branding is, and especially when times are difficult. Most people are trying to hunker down and cut back on all different types of spending, but to stay out there and to stay strong, even through this, you need to stay in front of people. It was shown, Forbes did an article about branding and staying out there. And in the early 1900s, during the Depression, actually Post cereal led the cereal market, and they cut back during the Depression while Kellogg's went forward and upped their advertising budget. And it took decades for Post to even catch up. So it's important to stay out there, absolutely important. So I'd really like to help businesses just stay out there, stay in the market, stay strong, let the people know that they're out there.
Cool. Now I know, by the way, for our viewers, I know Dana from the Henderson Chamber of Commerce and networking events and stuff like that. So what have you been doing to replace networking events?
Oh my gosh, well, so many things are online right now. There's even the Henderson Chamber, we've been getting together online, several of us as well, to continue networking and staying out there in the community. Mostly a lot of Zooms. I've been invited to networking events online from very different platforms. So it's good to still stay out there. And it's nice to see people. I'm actually starting to get out and do a few appointments, live. It's quite strange, but very nice.
Yeah, I understand. One interesting thing that I know the city is opening up is very simple: traffic.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Traffic is making a comeback. All right. So is there any other tips you would like to give to people, or, as far as, what they should do to, survive and hopefully expand during this era?
Just like anything else, we're always confronted with sometimes unforeseen circumstances. Stay strong, stay out there, stay committed to what you're doing, stay committed to your family. And, if you have a business, stay out there. It's important for people to see that you're there. And if there's anything I can do to help, please reach out to me.
Well, okay. Do you have anything like a free consultation or something you give to somebody who might be interested in advertising?
Absolutely. Yeah, I love telling people about what we do. Obviously no obligation, and we're doing it over the phone right now. So definitely reach out to me. A 15-minute phone call will tell you, I sound like Geico. 15-minute phone call will really let you know what we do and what we're about and how we can help. And like I said, we're even still giving away some free advertising and some huge discounts to help people out.
You mentioned Geico. Do you have a free camel?
No, sir.
You gotta credit Geico for their advertising, and I found out that the guy who's very intimately involved with that major financier, I think it's Warren Buffett or something.
I think so, yeah. Well,
anyway, back to the topic of the video. Yeah. Anyway, so anybody out there, if you do want to take advantage of Dana and her services, there's going to be her phone number should be showing on the top, and this interview is being sponsored by Torchlight Tax. So if anybody wants to save money on their taxes or settle an IRS debt, my number is up there too. And by the way, if you're in economic distress because of COVID-19 and you have a large IRS debt, that's the perfect time to settle that IRS debt, because if you can't afford to pay it off, the IRS will very likely forgive 90, 95%. You can call me and find out about that in a free consultation. Anyway, Dana, thank you for being on the show tonight.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. Take care.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.